secret shadows of dawn, there's a darkness to the sky. The simple thought I recognize. Can't you see their beauty in my mind? Can't you see their beauty in my mind? Keeping you away. Keeping you away. No need for rescue. I've buried every obscure mystery. Trapped inside a wild, keeping you away. From the secret shadows of dawn, there's a darkness to the sky. The simple thought I recognize. Can't you see their beauty in my mind? Can't you see their beauty in my mind? Keeping you away. Keeping you away.
All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, how are you? How are you? Glad you all could make it. So glad you all could make it. Ah, yes, thank you for joining me tonight. Who all's in the room? Flo Black, hello, how are you? Blur Sunset, what is going on? What is going on, Blur? And let's see, Be Messy 23, hello, Captain Akron, how are you, sir? How are you? Man, first Tech Talk. Okay, welcome to Tech Talk with me. My name is Sean. This is Backseat Gorilla Productions, and if you got questions on, how to live stream or any of the technologies involved in live streaming, just type them in the chat. Let me know. I do this every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then Thursday through Sunday I stream Game Night. It's an interactive game night. I've got all the Jackbox party games, and then I've got over 120 more over on Air Console Hero, and that's all free to do, so it's something to do during the week and on the weekends. If you're not doing anything late at night, probably going to change one of those nights over to... Probably change one of those to a little bit earlier on in the evening, and then one I'm going to be changing over to Twitch or even dual casting. I'm not real sure, but I am for sure going to be over on Twitch on June 28th, and on June 28th I will be streaming over there playing some games. What's going on, Furball VLS? Good to see you. How are you? Did you have any problems finding the stream today? Wit, what's up? Did you have any problems finding the stream today? Because I certainly had some difficulty setting up the stream today. We can go over that a little bit. I can see my chat box is working again. That's awesome sauce. Cool beans. No problem. Cool. Notifications went out. That makes me very happy. You're on Streamlabs on your new laptop. Congratulations, Blur. Congratulations. It was set up and on schedule. Sweet. The messy hair paid off, I guess. Hashtag corn on stream. What is going on? Carson Claus in the building. Hashtag corn on the stream. Or not corn on the stream. Hashtag corn on stream. But yeah, guys. Today we went shopping. But you don't know how to do it. Alright, Blur, what specifically are you hung up on? Because we've been talking about the Streamlabs situation for quite some time now. If you could explain exactly where you're stuck in the process, I will be more than happy to help you out. So Carson, what's going on, brother? I'm glad you were able to make it. I know you're a very, very, very busy man. Sun City Scratchers in the room. What's going on, folks? What's going on? How do you hook up your camera or have a higher quality of live? Okay, Alright, how do you hook up your camera or have a better quality of live? Alright, Be Messy 23. Here we go. How you hook up your camera. Let me just pull up my screen right now. Let me pop down into here. Okay, let me get rid of all of this stuff here. Get rid of that. And let me get rid of the chat. Alright, so this right here is what I am looking at, and I know it's kind of trippy. You already did all the hard parts, okay? What's going on? Fatrix? That is my real world wife right there, Miss Fatrix. Everybody say hello to Mrs. Backseat. Simo Jackpot Pro in the house. What's going on? Whose house is it? It's Simo's house. And what time is it? It's Stro time. And this is Backseat Gorilla Productions, and I am Sean Patrick, and this is my Wednesday night tech talk. So welcome everybody for being here. We're teaching everybody how to add a camera into Streamlabs right now. So assuming that you have Streamlabs downloaded, this is going to be the screen that you're going to be seeing for the most part. Over on the left hand side right here, you'll see I have a list, or this is a drop down menu, and I learned once before, if I click on that drop down menu and I select a different program on purpose and or on accident, my entire Streamlabs will crash and I will have to restart the stream, and that would just not be very fun right now, so we're not going to click on that. But that is where you would store like different shows. Think of this as a complete and total television studio in one package, okay? This is one big TV studio in one package. The whole truck, the whole production truck is on your screen right now. So, on the left side right here where it says Backseat Live, and it says Standby in black and pre-roll and basic front and front quarter left, okay? What that is, excuse me, what that is, those are under this category Backseat Live. Backseat Live would be the name of the show. So let's say that you were shooting a television show. Let's say that this right here, this was I Love Lucy, okay? So that's I Love Lucy. And then you're going to have the apartment scene right here, and you're going to have the kitchen scene right here, and you're going to have the club scene right here, okay? So now let's say that, you know, you're the same studio, but you've got a different TV program that you're going to produce, all right? Different television program. So that's what this right here is for. Instead of it saying Backseat Live, what you're going to do is you're going to create a whole nother show, and you're going to name it whatever you want, whatever else you want. And what these are right here will be the different scenes in the different show. All right, the different scenes in the different show. Okay. So let me grab myself a sip of good old Southern sweet tea. Good old Southern sweet tea. By the way, if you would like one of these stickers, they are for sale on they are for sale through here right now. Any donation of $3 will get you one of these stickers. You can donate to me doing PayPal. I prefer to call them tips because any good host will always accept tips if offered, but certainly not required for any and all information shared on this and previous broadcasts. So that being said, yeah, if you want a sticker, $3 tip will get you one. If you want one, I'll take, whatever, but, Instagram is the way to get in touch with me. Instagram and email if you so desire one. So, sweet tea in. Mic check 1 2. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so we're back on my show. We're back on Backseat Live. Now, these right here are the different scenes in the show. So this is my standby screen that a few of you saw. This one right here is totally black. This is my pre-roll that I have programmed to do my my music, and I don't have the countdown timer. I'll do that on a different segment, or at least a different show. And then right here I have my basic front camera. That is this right here. That is what you are seeing right now. Now I go back down to number 5 that I have named number 5, and I'll get into that as well. Number 5 is the front quarter left. So it's a front-facing camera. I am in the lower left hand. Can I go on Instagram to show you my Streamlabs? You know, Blur, what you can do, what would be the best thing for you to do is if you could make a video of yourself or the device specifically, make a video and post it to YouTube and make it an unlisted video, and then just send me the link to that video in Instagram, in a direct message in Instagram. That's the best way to do it. I'll be able to look at it, I'll be able to replay it, and honestly, I'm a very busy person, so I can look at it when I have some time to look at it. Which, you know, it's not going to take very long, I can promise you, for me to look at it, but, you know, I'm not going to be available to participate in another live stream tonight, and I'm not going to be able to participate in another live stream for the rest of the week because, you know, I put 16 to 18 hours of my day into this channel, so that's really honestly the best way. If you have something to demonstrate to me, just put it in an unlisted video on YouTube. How can you record? Do you have a cell phone as well? As you have a cell phone, then you can record yourself or record the screen of your laptop. You can do that. You can also hit this little record button down here inside of Streamlabs, and it will show you anything. You can hit this record button down here. It will record down to your hard drive. You can set that up in your settings up here with the recording path, and I can tell you how to do that in just a moment. But this right here will record everything that you do on screen, so long as you have one of these screens set up. You have to have a screen capture set up. So best case scenario, use a cell phone, do it an unlisted video, DM me the link, I'll take a look at it, and I will reply that way. So moving on here, we're just going to stay on this screen because it's easy for me to explain. On this screen, this right here is my Streamlabs, and this right here is my chat, because for some reason Streamlabs does not like me, and the chat never works, so I just pop out this window over here. It's the chat. It's cool. Alright. Alright, what's up, Phil, Anthony? Welcome to the room. B1, okay. B Messy 23. Hope you're still around. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you all are enjoying this. If you are, I really would appreciate it if you hit that little thingy down below the video, and you know, that little boxy thingy. Make sure that is turned gray. Please, 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 please. If you enjoy the content. If you don't, I hope you have a wonderful night anyway. You know, find something that suits you, and yeah. So over in this section right here, these are what we call, good deal, be messy. Alright, so these right here, these are called sources. So let's just read that. It says, the building blocks of your scene also contains widgets. I've never seen the chat work on desktop Streamlabs correctly. I've had it work exactly 2 times. 2 times. Don't know. But I get my chat on screen. It'll pop up in just a second. It better pop up in just a second. Somebody say something. Let me just do this. I'll get it to pop up and say something. There it goes. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I can get it to work here. So that's cool. Alright. So, getting back down to business, I'm going to take this chat box off so we can explain things a little bit better. So, sources. So, let's just start with this one right here. I have it named Balloon. Alright. So, it is named... Nice song. Named Balloons. Thank you, Simo. Thank you so much. If you haven't checked out Simo, go check that guy out. He's really cool. It's called Balloons because it's a picture. Alright. And I'm just going to show you what it does, and then I'll show you how we got there. Because if you don't know how it got there, then what it does really doesn't matter. So this is what it does when I do the balloons. It puts balloons on the screen. Okay? That's all that is, and that's all what these cameras, all of these sources do. Like, I have a donations bar right there. I can take off and put back. I've got a live sub count that I can take off, or put on, and take off. And, you know, I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I can do in here, you know, that I've already programmed in. And you ask specifically, how do you add a camera in? So the way that you add a camera in is, assuming that you've gotten to this screen, okay? This Streamlabs screen right here, and you have blank sources and a blank, or at least maybe you've named your show, but you don't have any in sources right there, okay? Let's just say that you named your show and you don't have any sources. So that means we're going to click the plus button that says add a new source to your scene includes widgets, right? So we're going to click on that, and it's going to bring up another menu right here, and it says right up top, welcome to sources. 1. Browse through our standard and widget sources. 2. Click a source to get more details about it. 3. Add source when you're ready to add it to your scene. You're asking about cameras, so we're going to go find a camera. We're going to find this right here. This right here is your video capture device. They're pretty easy to navigate. An image is going to be a JPEG image. A browser source is going to be a website. An image slideshow, that's going to be like a slideshow, obviously. Display capture, that's going to capture your display. That is what I'm using on this picture-in-picture thing. I have 2 displays right now. So I have a camera front-facing me, and then I have myself overlaid on top of my left monitor, and my right monitor over here is showing me other things that I need to know about what's going on with my stream. So, moving back over here, game capture. Game capture is very similar to window capture, but game capture is more specifically designed to capture games. It's tuned in more towards games. Is my stream very blurry? Is my stream extremely blurry? Because I am seeing nothing but blur right now over there. Y'all let me know in the chat, please. It just looks terrible on my end. I'm good. Alright, cool. Mic check 1, 2. What's up, V3? How you doing? I know Wit. I know. I'm sorry. Everybody check out Fantastic Wit. She has an amazing story to tell each and every one of you. I promise. If you can't get inspired by this girl, I don't know what's wrong. But she went down. She also played VR in New Orleans with Nola, the Nola Fam Arcade, Nola Dad VR, that whole crew. Really, really cool chick. Truly is fantastic. And yeah, what's going on, Joe? Joe, what's up, man? Glad you're in here. Oh. Sun City. Sun City, I totally forgot about you. Sun City, I totally forgot about you. We had a party over here the other night. If you were not on my game night, oh my gosh. We had confetti. We had balloons. We had the silly string. We had lottery tickets. We had the whole 9 yards, guys. The whole 9 yards, really, truly. So y'all need to catch some of these live streams, some of these game nights, because they're amazing. You never know what you're going to get. But anyway, moving right along. Game capture, audio input capture. Audio input capture, that's going to be your sound device. Say like if you have an external microphone, like a USB mic or something like that, that's where you would capture. That's where I have my soundboard coming in, actually, because I have another soundboard right over here, right over there. I'll show you shortly. And VLC source, you can add VLC. That's a media player. You can add sources from there. It's kind of cool. Mic check, sorry about that, guys. Color source, I think those are bars. I'm not real sure. I hadn't really messed with that one. A media source. Media source would be like an MP3 or a video like an MP4 or stuff like that. Tried streaming Beat Saber last night for friends on Facebook. Immediately got muted. They're worse on YouTube. I played game music only. What? You tried streaming Beat Saber last night just for friends on Facebook and got muted. Okay, they're worse than YouTube. Okay, oh, I thought you... Oh, man, I was about to get mad. I was like, are you serious? YouTube is muting people too. I misread. Okay, yeah, that sucks. I've live streamed from concerts before on Facebook. I don't know. But, of course, my privacy settings are always... Well, I don't know, I'm sure your privacy settings are always... the same as mine. So anyway, text.gdi, this was the cool one too. This is the one that does the has the donations scrolling across the top of my screen. Not everybody, it's not a widget like a lot of people, but this is how I do things, because this is the way I want to do things, honestly. Window capture we talked about, so we're going back down to video capture, audio, scene. You can import different scenes from that first menu. We'll start widgets, blah 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 later. Video capture device. We're going to click on this. It's going to tell us it has a built-in webcam, a Logitech webcam, a capture card, such as an Elgato, Avermedia, or Blackmagic. Assuming that you're going to be using your built-in webcam or your Logitech webcam, we're going to go ahead and add this source. Right here on this screen, it is going to ask you to name this source. So we're going to name this source, test source. Alright, so we're going to name that. At this point in time, you're going to hit add new source. Okay? Add new source. This is where you tell the computer, the program, what source is what device is feeding this. Alright, so in this case, the 922 ProStream webcam, that's the one that I have right in front of my face right now, so I can't use that. And then I've got an HD Pro webcam 920. It's over here. I can't use that right now. It's already in use. I've got an OBS camera and an XSplit VCam. I don't have any of these devices set up right now, so I can't really show you. But I can show you what I have done and configured on my other ones. So I do not need this test source anymore. I'm done with this test source. I do not need it anymore. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that it is highlighted. Make sure that it is highlighted and only it is highlighted. I'm going to delete it. And it's going to ask me, am I sure? I'm going to say, yes, I am sure. And I'm going to delete that. And then it's going to go away, alright? So now we're going to go down to the camera that I already have set up. Okay, we're going to go into this C922X right here, the one right in front of my face. Alright, so it is the C922 ProStream webcam. If I deactivate it, then it will turn off, and sometimes you do have to turn it off, and sometimes you do have to turn it right back on. Sometimes they glitch out a little bit. It's just the program. Deal with it. Unfortunately, until they are able to patch it. This is a program that you're going to love to bicker with over time, because sometimes everything is properly set up and it just won't work. Unfortunately, we all have our problems. So sometimes, you know, I keep a scene collection together just for a simple, basic front-facing webcam. Just that's all it is. No chat box, no nothing. Just in case something happens, I have it there to fall back on. Alright, moving right along without getting sweet tea all over my mouse. Goodness gracious. Alright, resolution, custom. Resolution 1920 by 1080. FPS 30. Video format MPEG. Now, I changed mine to MPEG because for some reason it doesn't well, mine used to have other options. I guess it doesn't anymore. But just basically leave all this stuff alone. Audio device. I'm using a custom audio device because I'm not using the microphone here on the stream. So, alright, yeah, anyway, moving along, you really don't have to mess with much, and everything is amazing here. Thank you so much, Simo. All of this is assuming that you have gone into here. It should have done this when you first set up your Streamlabs, gone through, checked in on like your video, you know, your base canvas, your output, make that whatever your camera, and I'm back. I sent it and posted it on YouTube. Okay, cool deal. I will look at that as soon as I can get around to that blur, and I will get back to you on Instagram shortly after that. I need to send you info on a free webcam I got the other day from a neighbor. I can't read the specs on it other than the brand. Logitech. Sure, I'll put it on my Discord. You can post it in the mods chat if you want to, or you can post it in the public forums. Whatever, how you know how to get in touch with me. So, either of all of my social medias. Tiny426, what's going on? How are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Don't know if it works. Okay, well, I will find out if it works. I'll look on your channel. Lunatic Calm, what's going on, brother? How's it going, man? How's it going, bro? Cool Beans, welcome to the show. We're just kind of going over general Streamlabs how to. Don't worry, Blur. We'll get through it. We'll get through it, Blur. We're gonna make it. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm putting that on a shirt. Darn it. We're getting there. Hashtag corn on stream. Because, well, hashtag corn on stream. This can of corn won me $100 on a scratch-off lottery ticket not too long ago. So, moving along in Streamlabs, we have different options here. I've set my video output, my base canvas, to the 1920 by 1080, and the output 1920 by 1080. I left all this stuff alone, right? The audio, pretty much left this alone too. My audio device is my speaker's USB audio codec, because I have this, hold on a second. I have this. That device right there. Yeah, that device right there. So that is my USB audio codec. Video, we just went over all of that. Finally have 580. Congratulations, Blur. We need to talk about stream for a second. This will be your streaming services. Yes, we should just stay there. You can stream to YouTube and YouTube Gaming. Then you can also set this up to stream out to Twitch if you so desire. Your server, primary YouTube ingest server, that usually stays the same. Don't have to worry about that. Your stream key, you find that in your live event section in your Creator Studio on the YouTube Creator Studio website. On the desktop version of that, you go to that, and then you go to live streaming, and then on their middle option there, it says live events, and then you set up your live event, and then they give you your stream key. all that good jazz is over there. If you guys need help navigating YouTube Creator Studio, maybe we can tackle that one next week, as we only have about an hour left, unless y'all really want some more time to talk about the things. So let's see what else we have going on here today. Does anybody else have any questions about what we're talking about, what we're doing on the stream tonight? Eating and supporting all the lives as they go up. Fantastic, Lunatic. Fantastic. Alright, we're going down output. This one kind of gets a little bit hairy, but we did talk about this earlier, so we're going to talk about this now. When you're streaming, I'm outputting audio track 1, okay? I'm using the X264, and a lot of these are their preset, their default. You don't even have to mess with them. It's not a problem. The keyframes right here, I did have to adjust. I had to change that to 2 because for some reason YouTube did not like my auto. I had to change it to 2. CPU power usage, I've got mine on very fast. Choose what works best for you. You can look down here at all times and see how much of your CPU is being used. Now, keep in mind, this isn't entirely accurate, and it's certainly not as accurate as an external program over here somewhere off to the side that is monitoring monitoring your specs of your computer, a different way, a more efficient way than Streamlabs. It's kind of silly to think this would be accurate, but it gives you a general idea. It does show your drop frames and how many frames a second you are streaming at, which, by the way, the other day, it was fluctuating between 20 when we first started up, and then I think I finally leveled it out at like 27, 28. And then your KB per S right here. I think this is kilobytes per second. I think kilobytes per second. If it's kilobytes per second, it'd be 4 megs per second. On the upload, 4 megs per second, a little over 4 megs per second on the upload. Alright, so 4 megs on the upload. That means my internet connection has to support 4 megs on the upload, meaning I needed to test my internet connection by going to an Ookla speed test site. Just Google it, Ookla. Ookla. Speedtest.net, I believe, is it, not speedtest.com, but speedtest.net, I do believe. Wit or another mod, could you link that in the chat, please? And yeah, check your speed, guys. Most people have a pretty decent down speed these days. But the up speed is something that a lot of people are lacking. And it's just one of those. If your internet can't handle the stream, then it's never going to work. Thank you so much, Fantastic Wit. You truly are fantastic. Once again, another thing, I have a Discord. You can join. I take questions on there all of the time as well. So I'm going to try to keep my eye on it a little more closely this week. I had to take some time off of it because stuff. So, anyway, where were we? Yeah, your internet has to handle your up speed because, 3 Mbps is usually about where you want to be for 720. There's a whole chart online. I can download it. I can show you next week if you're truly interested. But if you take my word for it, if you're sitting anywhere around like 5 or 6, you should be okay in theory, depending on how many devices are running on your system, right? See, I've got a ton of stuff running on my system, so I have 100 up and 100 down on my home rig, and that's a minimum for me. I normally down like 130 or so and up about the same. So make sure your internet can handle your stream. If it can't, you need to start lowering your resolution of your camera. You need to start definitely lowering any external widgets or anything you have on your stream, getting all of your sprites, which is just a fancy word for all the stuff that you see on the screen, getting all that extra stuff gone. So your computer doesn't have to work as hard and it doesn't have to transmit as much data over the internet to the ingest server, which is then what broadcasts you to the world, which is exactly what we're doing right now. we can move down to video. We've already done that. I keep saying that. We have hotkeys. That's probably a better another episode. That's definitely another episode. The hotkeys. Alright, honestly, you probably aren't going to need any of this, but this is something that we are going to talk about right now. We are going to talk about the recording path right here. When you hit this record, oh, this isn't the recording path, never mind. It was this right here, audio monitoring. Can you use your iPad Touch 6 for Streamlabs? As far as I know, you can. I'm not sure, but as far as I know, you can, as long as you can download it in the App Store on your iPad. And you can set it up on your iPad, which I have a couple of videos. I pretty much just showed you the basics of how to do everything on screen. If you've done it on the computer, this should be a breeze for you on the app. It is a little bit different. There are some differences, but it should be a breeze just to set it up for a basic live stream. If you don't want to set that up for a basic live stream, you can download Mobizen, Mobizen. It's simple, easy to download, set it up within 3-5 clicks or something like that. You're live on the internet. Super simple, super easy. Mobizen. It's on both of the app stores. So yeah, y'all check that out. If Streamlabs is too hard for you, then that's a super simple alternative. Audio monitoring. Obviously, I have a lot of audio going on. Can I text it? You can look it up on the App Store. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, there you go. It's a free app, ad supported, unless you pay for it, which is your choice. I don't get any kickbacks from it, so it's whatever. No, I think it's Mobizen, not Movezen. Hold on. Mobizen Live. Right there. Yeah, I got you, Wit. Yeah, Mobizen Live. Right there. It's on the Google Play Store and also on the App Store for iOS users. Back in here, audio. If you have to hear... Alright, here's kind of sort of Showbiz 101. People that are on screen are not hearing all of the music in the background. They're acting to an empty room, a very quiet room. My room right now is, for the most part, silent. You can hear my computer running, but that's the reason that I have this condenser microphone, so it gets me right here and not the room. I do have dynamic microphones over there that I can use to capture room sounds and for people to hold. I don't know how to post an App Store link, but if somebody wants to do that, that's fine. Otherwise, Blur, I'll screenshot you how I got there on the App Store on Instagram. Whenever I can get to it, that's literally all you have to do is go into your App Store and search Mobizen, live streaming maybe. Thank you, Miss Witt. I certainly do appreciate you so much. I truly, truly do. Moving back over into here, if you happen to have audio going, and you want to hear it, you don't want to sit back in your room and listen to nothing. You're going to want to audio or monitor your audio. For that, you're going to need a pair of headphones. Or another pair of headphones I've got over there, and I've got some more up there. But this is because you cannot have your speakers going in your room and have your microphone on at the same time. Otherwise, you're going to get horrible, horrible noises. And you're going to blow... Thank you, Blur, yes. You'll get horrible noises, and you're going to blow out your eardrums. I've done that, and it's called feedback. It's when the microphone picks up the speakers and it gets on an infinite loop and it's nasty, and yeah. So that's how that works. Just make sure you have a set of earphones. And also, guys, if you're ever invited to participate in someone's show, in someone's live stream, in someone's whatever, always make sure that you are in a completely quiet room or as little noise as possible and wear earphones. That way there's not going to be an echo on the stream. it's common, well, it's not common, it is, it's courtesy to the audience as well as your fellow content creator to do that. It's generally just a kind of rule of thumb, rule of wrist, but yeah, just be kind and please use headphones. Moving on down, stream delay, I don't have any on there. Automatic reconnect, I have this enabled. It'll retry every 10 seconds for a maximum of 20 tries. So if for some reason the stream dies, it goes dead, it's going to keep trying and keep trying and keep trying on the same stream key. We talked about the stream key a little bit earlier, I do believe, but that is the key to the kingdom on YouTube. Don't let anybody have that. That is what you have to put into this box right here. Like I said, yeah, we did go over that. We talked about going to Creator Studio. Alright, so moving back down in here. Not gonna mess with all this too much, just leave it as it is. Of course, you've got your scene collection, you can import stuff, notifications, this will be your sounds, oh, I guess I turned off the notification sounds because they got to be a little bit too much there one night. Your frame detection, that shows up all this stuff down here. Appearance, night theme, or eek, that nasty thing. Ugh, make it go away. And then scene item selection mode, double click selects group, single click selects item. That you can change that however you want it to. Show the live doc chat on the left side or the right side, left or right. All right, cool. And then you can enable different emotes for the Twitch. So I'm not gonna mess with any of that right now, but I might later. Remote control. This is really cool. Say you've got an extra device laying around, like this phone right here, and I'm able to actually, this is a QR code right here. This is a QR code. So you can scan this QR code, and if you're on the same network as the computer streaming the show, you can control the stream from your phone. It works just like an Elgato Stream Deck, except for the fact I've had bad connection issues with it, so I'm waiting for an update before I fully explain that function, because right now it's not stable enough for my liking, and if it's not stable enough for me to use, then I am certainly not going to show it I'm certainly not going to show it to you, and you know, if I don't feel comfortable using it myself. Installed apps. These are a little bit more complex too. This is my Mob Crush app. It allows me to stream in 2 places at once, 3 places at once, 4 places at once, lots of different places all at the same time. So I think we're done in there. We can just go down my my source list right here. And again, if anybody has any other questions, please do let me know in the chat. I'll be doing my best to get to all of them as I can. This evening, just kind of talking generally about Streamlabs, YouTube, what it does, how to do it, and why it does what it does. My name is Sean. This is Backseat Gorilla Productions. Hashtag CornOnStream, cornonstream.com. You know, we do this once every Wednesday night around 6:30 Central Standard Time. And Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we stream game night. It's a Jackbox game night usually, and that means that you can participate by getting on jackbox.tv on your cell phone or other device, and you can actually, you know, cast me to a TV or watch me on a laptop. But anyway, you can play along using a cell phone or laptop as your controller. It's really fun. It's absolutely free of charge. And you guys should definitely come and have fun with me. We have all kinds of crazy happenings. We had a fiesta last week. I've got all kinds of stuff planned because Sean went over to the Party City today. You guys should see that on my vlog coming out tomorrow. That's right, the vlog. The vlog. My daily vlog. It's on the same channel. Just check it out if you want to. Just the daily happenings of me and my wife, what we do in our normal everyday lives. That Twitch channel, that subscriber 0 would love to stay, but you can't. Phone is about dead, and I'm about out. And I'm out and about. If you're on when I get home, I will see you then. Alright, Beth B. Claw, take care. Love you, hun. Don't plan on staying Oh. Alright, I'll get to that in a second. Whit, thank you. Beth B. Claw, hey, would love to stay around. I have not planned on staying on much later than 8:30. However, if there's an outcry for another stream this evening later on, if there's an outcry for a game night or something like that, then I will consider maybe coming back later on this evening. But yeah, I usually take Wednesdays. I stream to them about 6:30 to 8:30, depending on what we're talking about and how much time is needed to cover the topic. Alright, so Fantastic Wit says, it seems like it's no longer officially available on iOS. It's been pulled from the info and they cite alternatives. Okay, so, if my iPhone was charged right now, I would hop on it and show you guys what she's talking about. But since it cites alternatives, Wit, is MobiZen available on iOS? It was the last time I checked. That's very interesting that Streamlabs got pulled from iOS. I know they were having some problems with the API, and they weren't very happy, so maybe that was it. But yeah, guys, Beth B. Claw, she's really cool. Really awesome chick. She plays games with us. She's hilarious. A lot of you guys play games with me on all the other nights of the week, and it's just fantastic. Much like Wit. MobiZen is what's not available. Oh, okay, so Streamlabs is still available then. Okay, cool. Well, if they cite alternatives, then cool. I've got it installed on both my iPhone and my Android. But yeah, guys, there's a million different live streaming apps. I can actually live stream through Streamlabs. I can live stream through my DJI app. Which is pretty cool. I've got another camera app that I paid for. Once again, guys, all of your tips, they do go to supporting the channel. You know, I don't take any of this money and, you know, just go buy whatever with it. Every last bit of it goes back to the channel. Might check 1, 2 for party supplies, for equipment when necessary, like this handy dandy gimbal right here that I've actually modified. I don't know, yeah, you can see it right there. I've modified it. I've stuck some quarters over here to counterbalance this, and we're gonna talk about the gimbal next week. What? I didn't know that. If you know what channel, send it to me. Instagram. Thanks, Simo. Okay, for real, going now. Talk to you later. Beth was shouted out on the channel. Okay, but yeah, we'll talk about this a little bit later, but this little guy right here was not very cheap, but supporters of the channel did indeed help me purchase this item, and I thank each and every one of you so much, because there's some really cool, really awesome footage coming with these things. Streamlabs was easy for you to do. It was just me reading the chat and people seeing my big head while having my phone so close up to it. That Fantastic Wit. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, some of you guys that are new to the stream, maybe, Fantastic Wit has some pretty serious vision problems. She has an incredible tale to tell about that, but just long story short, it takes her about 8 months at least to get glasses made, because they're so specialized to her particular vision ailment, and even then, they're not even right. And, you know, not only the 8 months, it's also the at least half a dozen doctor's visits in between. So we're not doing this to get a sympathy story. I'm just saying that she's got an incredible story and an incredible journey. And, you know, she's live streaming on the internet. That entire series is documented, I do believe, on her YouTube page. The last time I checked it was. Anyhow. Moving back into these things, where would you guys like to go? We're going to go down my sources. So the camera is just one source. Do I have a video for Streamlabs for iPod Touch 6? No. But I tell you what, Blur, next week, next Wednesday, I'm going to have my iPhone set up. That's the only iPad, or the only iOS device that I have that, MobiZen didn't work. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, if MobiZen is not working, then I don't know what to tell you guys. Yeah, tune in next week. I'll go over the mobile live streaming apps. I will try all of those during the course of this week. I will try all of the ones that I can find and that are free, okay, for Android, and I'll try as many iOS ones as I can. But I'm not paying for any because I'm not going to use them. It would just be a waste of money. For you and for me, because I know there are free options out there that work, but if they're not yet, then we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm good at finding technology on the cheap. I'm very good at finding technology on the cheap, like licensing this music, finding technology on the cheap. So, going back to the sources, right? So we added the camera earlier. They do. The Streamlabs has its own tutorial for every one of its products, on either in the app itself or in its documentation on the official website. Which, guys, that's the first place you should start looking. If you got problems with stuff, read the user's manual if there is one. Sometimes there's not, and sometimes there's not. And if there's not, then start searching the internet, because just because somebody says something in a microphone on camera on the internet doesn't make that person correct. Fact check everything, guys. You can sit here and listen to me all day long, trust me or not. I've done many of these things, and I've verified it myself, so that you can verify it for yourself and do it, because it's fun. And that's what this all is all about, having fun, guys. I'm just rambling right now. Alright, so we'll just add balloons, donations. What's a good one that we can add? We'll do a screen capture, because that's a common one that we need to look at. So to do that, we're just going to go right back over here to add new source. We're going to pop that out. And then we're going to take a look in there. And we're going to find display capture. All right, so display we're not going to try with display. Yeah, display capture. So then we're going to see primary monitor and secondary monitor. All right, so that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to add that source because I'm going to show you this one, because I can consistently have problems here. Now you'll notice I have left screen and left screen full capture. Why do I have two, Sean? Why does Sean have two? Yes, the iPod Touch should work with Streamlabs. Yes. Why does Sean have two of these? Well, this one right here, the left screen, this shows you, well, it's cut off my toolbar. See? It's cut off my taskbar. That's what I'm trying to say, my taskbar. And then this one right here, the full, now you can see my taskbar. Now you can see my taskbar. That's all that does. I just have it cropped out differently, which is something that we can get into a little bit later on, or perhaps even on a different episode of this. There are plenty of videos out there to learn all of these things, but just putting a basic camera in and getting a screen capture so that you can show people what you're doing. I'm going to go in here and just going to double click on it. I've already added that source. We just went over that. It presents me with this option. Display 1 or display 2, 1920 by 1080, that is the dimensions and resolution, well, the resolution of the monitor. And then the other display is 1440 by 9, and then it's got some other letters or some other numbers right there that I don't know what mean, but they're there. And I don't want to capture that right now because I'm trying to capture my left monitor, which is where I have it right now. So I'll just hit done there. I know I just hit canceled, but you would hit done. And yeah, then let's talk about the eyeballs. Let's talk about the eyeballs. You'll notice right here, this is what I've named left screen. Okay. Over here on the far right, you have an eyeball. If I click the eyeball, it turns the screen off. If I click the eyeball again, it turns the screen back on. And then directly to the left of that, I have this lock, right? If I unlock it, then I will be able to move this. I can click on it and drag it all around the screen wherever I want to. And I'll show you that with my cameras. Let me get back in here and find my cameras. So if I do this, I'm just going to unlock this. I've got my cameras, And I can just pick myself up and move myself wherever I want to. So that is how you do that kind of thing. I'm going to go ahead and lock myself back down into place. And I'm just going to make sure all of my other sources are locked down as well. You can also make folders. You can see I have multiple cameras in folders right there. And, you know, that's pretty easy too. All you have to do is hit this folder icon. You can add a group so you can move multiple sources at the same time, which is what I have done. That's a basic overview over here on the mixer. I mean, you're going to want to have some kind of, well, you can see mine. It says Pro FX8. Pro FX8 is what you see. Now, let me show you guys something else here. Actually, let me close this down. I'm going to unhide everything. All right, so when you get this is going to be kind of a mess like mine is. You're going to see the desktop audio, the mic auxiliary audio, desktop 2 audio, my camera's audio, my other camera's audio, and my mixer right there. All right. So the mixer, I have everything running through this mixer right here. Everything runs through this mixer before it hits my other mixer, before it hits the loudspeakers. Including my earphones, these microphones, my computer noises, my DJ board, everything runs through here. That's the only sound source that I need, okay? So, what I'm going to do is... yeah, I know, right? Hey, what, there's the other board that nobody ever sees, just in case you hadn't seen that. And then I have one more all the way behind me. So, anyway, when you're a DJ for so many years, you tend to collect items. And this one, actually, I need to talk to the guy that owns this board. Anyway, so yeah. Camera, the audio on the cameras typically is terrible. And I do have a suggestion if you want to buy an external microphone. 1 second, let me see what this notification is. Alright, okay, the microphone on these cameras is typically terrible. So what I do, I go over here to this button right here. It says, it's a little loudspeaker icon. You click it so it has a little cross through it. That's muting the audio. And then you can go and you can right click on this gear, or you can click on this gear, left click. Bye, son, or Blur, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a good one. And I hope that your Streamlabs works. I'll check out your video shortly and get back to you. Okay, so I'm just going to hide this one, so I don't have to see it anymore. I'm not using it. Let's just get it out of the way. Once again, let's make sure that it's muted. See, this is unmuted. This is muted. And then I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to hide it. Desktop audio 2. Don't need that. It's muted. Click on it. Hide it. Mic auxiliary. I've got my board. Don't need it. Mute it. Hide it. Desktop audio. Sometimes I use desktop audio, but in this scenario, mute it, hide it. Everything runs through the board. Everything runs through the board. And then you can get into some different settings on like running some different sound effects that go through here. You know, that's all advanced stuff. Literally all you need is love. All you need is a front-facing camera, just like this, and your scene set up pretty basic. You need a camera, a microphone, your stream key set up properly, and Streamlabs does a fairly decent job of programming itself if you let it do what it needs to do. If it needs some tweaking, that's when I come in. I can certainly, you know, walk you through setting it up. Like me, you know, I I watched online tutorials, Streamlabs itself. Of course, you need an account with Streamlabs to live stream. You do. At least I think you do. I don't know. I was signed out. What's going on, Morgan James? What do you mean, shoot? Even the ones on your PC are fine. None of the external Biz. Yeah, the microphone on your PC is fine. The webcam on your laptop is just fine. I run on a desktop. That's why I have to have a webcam. That's why I have to have a microphone, because it doesn't. It's not included. But yeah, you can absolutely on your laptop just use what's there. On your cell phone, which we're going to talk about next week. I'm going to write that down right now before I forget it. Let me back out of here. Hold on, guys. Next week is the... So this is the 3rd. All right, I've got that on the board. Morgan James, what's going on? Glad you can make it. We're talking about Streamlabs and all of the cool things and whatnot that you can do. We just spent about an hour, maybe 45 minutes, talking about, just setting up a camera, setting up a basic camera, which is what I'm on right now. So if you want to watch the replay of that at a later time and catch up, you can. If you have any questions right now, feel free to put them in the chat right there. I'm going to take any and all questions for about the next 30 minutes or so, as long as the questions keep on rolling in. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what we're going to do. Like I said, this is our Wednesday Tech Talks. So, and I know that is Carson going on? I'm fairly confident that tonight is Carson's streaming night, which is like at 7:30, which is usually about the time that my stream drops off. Which is fine with me because, like I said, I stream on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We do game nights, interactive game nights. A few of you guys that are on here right now play, and it's really, really cool. It's absolutely free of charge. It's on jackbox.tv. Oh, he's not going to stream tonight. Okay. Well, I guess everybody is somewhere else, and that's okay too. There are plenty of options, plenty of things to do. It is a Wednesday. I know that it's Dave and Buster's half off day, and I know that a lot of my viewers come in, from some of the arcade channels. So why does Instagram limit the videos to 30 seconds? To be honest with you, why does Instagram limit your videos to 30 seconds? I don't know the answer, but I can tell you that if that's the rules, them's the rules. Don't know. They also limit your live streaming to 1 hour. They'll cut you off after an hour on Instagram. And I think what it is, it's going back to what Instagram developed from way back in the day. When it was first kind of launched, and that was just like little messages, little snippets. It didn't want 30, 45-minute videos like YouTube. It wanted just little snippets, and their policy, that's just their policy, is to 60 seconds. Yeah, it's just policy. Unfortunately, if you you gotta deal with policy. It's just part of the game, it's just part of the game, unfortunately. So, I had Simo send me a screenshot that I did with my iPad earlier today where I could find the iPad issue with Streamlabs. Okay, I was looking at that screen right there, and let me navigate someplace. Crap, I just did that, didn't I? I sure did. Let me move over to my... let me move over here, and I will show you something, hopefully. And we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Alright, so let me go down to channel. Let me maximize this. Right, I don't think I'm showing anything in here that I don't need to be. So let me scratch on down over into here. Booyah. Okay, this right here is my creator studio. Okay, and this is where you guys are. So, alright, this is my creator studio, the desktop version. I'm just going to go over some of this stuff. Alright, just going to go over a few of these things. Here's my picture. Here's my name. It says I'm partner verified. That means I have gone through all of the processes, all of the steps necessary to become monetized without doing the 1,000 subscribers and without doing the 4,000 watch hours. So I've done everything. I'm verified. It's got all of my personal information. It's got my bank accounts. I'm in. I am going to get reviewed once those thresholds are met. So, going down in here, you have my copyright status. I have 0 copyright strikes. That's great. That's where you want to be. Community guidelines, I have 0. That's great. Uploading, okay, it's enabled. I can upload a video. So if you hit learn more, it's going to take out a whole nother section, and we can go over that in a future video. Monetization not enabled, right. Application submitted and in review. It's the way that YouTube reviews your monetization. It's set up automatically when you reach the thresholds, the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours. When you meet those thresholds, then it sends your channel into an automatic review process to be reviewed. So you don't even have to worry about it. Just verify your account. If you verify your account, then you're good to go. Unless you're just doing it for fun, and in which case, have fun. Eventually, we'll get monetized. But for now, it's fun. It's always going to be fun. The minute it's not fun is the minute I will stop doing it. Embed live streams. Alright, so I can embed live streams in places. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Longer videos. I can upload videos longer than 15 minutes. Now, you have to be, I think this is one of those where you have to be a member of YouTube for so many days or so many hours before you can do this, or just verify your email address. Unlisted and private videos, you can enable and disable that. That'll let you upload stuff like I asked Blur Sunset to do earlier without making it publicly available. You can share it with specific people that you would like to see it, and that is all. Oh, excuse me, guys. Custom thumbnails, that's enabled. That allows you to upload a different thumbnail other than your default profile picture. External annotations lets you link annotations to external sites or merch partners. Now, this is enabled, and I keep it that way. Now, this is kind of a hairy topic with YouTube, because if you guys don't know, YouTube is owned by Google. And let's just say that you're Google and you've got some guy like me linking to say, hey, go, it says, you need to go, go look at another store. Go buy something from another store. Don't shop here at Google. Go buy something from another store. That's the way Google sees it when you put an external link in the description of your video. Now, my external links are to Discord and things like that. It's not great, but it's not fun anymore. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Phil. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Do I have a video for MobiZen? No, I was going to make a video for MobiZen, and then it got out, and everybody knows how to use it, so I'm not a big supporter of MobiZen, and I am a Streamlabs guy. So due to the fact that the shark has been jumped on that one on numerous different ways, I don't feel it necessary to make a video on MobiZen, and now especially since it's been pulled from the iOS store, I certainly don't see any reason to continue on with that saga. That's why I had the screenshot trouble finding you where to verify your email. That's why the screenshot having trouble. Right, this is where I'm showing you. I'm showing you where to do that right now. Just give me a couple of minutes. I'm explaining this entire section because while we're here, we might as well go over all of the information at the same time. Just for further reference. This is only going to be an hour and a half long stream, so you can search through it fairly easy that way. Getting back on topic, uploading custom thumbnails, external annotations. They don't want you to shop anywhere else. They want you to stay here in their brand and marketplace. Super chats are ineligible currently. That's why we have videos, Miss Sunset. That's what we've been talking about tonight, Miss Sunset. Super chat. Your channel must have at least 1,000 subscribers before you can enable super chat. That's pretty self-explanatory. It will be I can enable that when I have 1,000 subscribers. Custom URLs. You already have claimed a custom URL, right? Backseat Gorilla Productions is my custom URL. You have to have 100 subscribers to, yes, delete Mobizen since it's no longer active. Custom URL, you can't get one of those until you have 100 subscribers, but you can lock one of those down if you so desire. Content ID appeals. If somebody content ID claims you, which is copyright claim, stuff like that, I have the ability to fight back, basically. Memberships, those are like your super duper hotshot YouTube channels, have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 memberships. I'm not able to have those just yet. So, live streaming, since we're here, we're going to click on this live streaming thing. And, actually, hold on a second. Let me go back. Let me go back to channel. Yeah, this is it right here. Live streaming. You can live stream. So actually, I'm just going to click on this. Introduction to live streaming. Yeah, if it's not fun anymore, don't do it. Where to verify your email? You verify your email in your email. You go to your email account. Probably the email account that you have linked with your YouTube, and they will send you a link in your email. And with that link, you can click the link, and once you do that, it'll send you back to YouTube, and then you have the option to enable live streaming on your thing. That is where the option is. I showed you where the option is, and this is where the instruction manual for that is. We've got a whole different kinds of sections. Intro, enable live streaming. This is what you need to know right here. Before you create a live stream, you'll need to enable your channel for live streaming. Confirm that your channel is verified and that you have no live stream restrictions in the last 90 days. Note, to live stream on mobile, your channel will need to have at least 1,000 subscribers in addition to the requirement above. This is very true. You can live stream using YouTube's encoder. Here is a link to this support page right here. There's a link to this support page. You can use Streamlabs. You just cannot use YouTube's encoder. All right, it's not against the violation of terms, all that stuff. It's not. I don't think, if YouTube changed the rules within the last 2 days, and I don't know about it, and that's something I'll have to address next week. But anyway, moving on. Enable live streaming. You guys can't see my mouse. Okay, enable live streaming. On the desktop, go to your Creator Studio tools. We were just there. Then go to live streaming tab. Okay. And then you open app on mobile, create a live stream. Okay, now this is for the mobile. This is not for desktop. Hold on, is it? Yeah, live streaming. Okay, yeah, or go on there, or mobile. All right, so desktop app or mobile. Right, but we're using Streamlabs, so we don't have to worry about this. All we need to know is to worry about how to enable live streaming. That's all you gotta do. So just check your email, and it should be in there. Another little funny thing that I always like to go around and tell people. Read this little thing right here, the second bulletin point. This is on Google's official support Q&A website. It says, start encoders at least 15 minutes before event is scheduled to start. And I get questions and concerns about, why is your stream up 10 minutes before you go live, Sean? Because YouTube told me to, actually. That is the reason, and what it does. How can you enable it? You verify your email address by checking your email. And then then how can you enable it on Streamlabs is an encoder. You have to put in the stream key that you're streaming to. You have to sign into it using your YouTube account. It gives you numerous prompts, Blur. Numerous prompts. All you have to do is fill in the blanks with the correct information. And I think I've gone over where all of that correct information is by now at this point in the stream. So we're going to keep on moving on to this unless we have other questions that need to pop up. All right, guys. This right here, Pagaza fam, thank you for joining the stream. I'm gonna let that one fly. Everybody, if you would like to go and check out Pagaza TV fam's channel, and if you like their content, please do consider subscribing to them. I typically don't let that word fly in my chat, but I will let this go this one time. But certainly anybody in the chat is more than welcome to go and look at other people's content. If you enjoyed the other people's content, then subscribe to their channel perhaps. Always leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and if you have the time, it helps out if you leave a comment. Speaking of that, if you could do that on my stream right now, that would be great, guys. That would be great. So, streaming tips. Configure your encoder at least 2 hours in advance, alright? That's a good idea. I always spend about an hour setting up all my stuff before I go live, so I don't have to fly by the seat of my pants. Before clicking start streaming. Before clicking start screaming. Yes. No, don't start screaming. That would be terrible. You might actually get a TOS violation if you opened up the live stream screaming like bloody murder. But yeah, just make sure that everything's set up. Verify it's accessible via mobile devices. It's accessible via your channel. That means setting up all of your stuff. We can talk about how to set up a live event. We can certainly setting up a live event. And Streamlabs on your mobile, this is actually a very good way to do this. This is a very good way to do this. If you have... What streamer doesn't scream at setting... I know, right? That's why I have a mute button over there. That's why I got my mute button. I love it. Alright, so, we're setting up a live event, and on Streamlabs Mobile, you are actually given an option to join a live event. And that live event needs to be set up beforehand, like YouTube said, at least, well, preferably 2 hours in advance. I did mine 30 minutes in advance, 27 minutes in advance, because today I was flying by the seat of my pants because I had to go buy party goods. So, that's that. This is where we're going to set it up, and then you can join it when you hit the go button on Streamlabs. We'll get there eventually. We're just going to talk about this for now. So your live streaming tab, when you click on that in your Creator Studio, you're presented these three options: Stream Now, Events, and Live Control Room. Alright, you were presented those: Stream Now, Events, and Live Control Room. Y'all chill for a second here. Just make sure we're good to go. Alright. So, this is just my default live stream, guys. I have, this right here, my stream key. I have this programmed into... Let me do something here. This is driving me nuts. This is driving me nuts. Here. Alright. This right here, I have this programmed into my phone. This is the stream key that it just defaults to. And I could add in a basic description and all that, and that's just what it would default to. Now, that's not what I want to do. I want to set up an event. So I'm going to go over here to events. And I've already set this one up right here, and I'm not going to set up... I can't set up a new one. I can't set up a new one, but I can show you this one. Alright, no, I can't show you this one either. Hold on. Hold on. What's up, Lou? How's it going, buddy? I'm glad you are here. I'm glad you are here. Alright, so I can't show you that screen right there. I can show you this screen right here. Alright, so this is just after you've set up the event, you can name it, you can tell it what time, you can tell it public, private, or unlisted. You can do quick or custom. I use custom because I'm using Streamlabs. If I wanted to use the quick option, you can do that on a desktop or a either a desktop or a laptop computer. It will automatically recognize your camera. And you can just stream directly from there. It's the easiest way to do it from the desktop. YouTube has made it super simple. there's really not even a reason to do a video on that, because it pretty much walks you through it. But maybe if the request is made, then maybe we will conquer that one of these days. Then you just put in your description, you put in a list of words, your tags separated by commas. Do I know how to use OBS? I do, Blur, but honestly, if we're having problems using Streamlabs, then we're going to have a significant amount of more problems by using OBS. OBS Studio proper. Or OBS Studio is the name of it. It is an open source, open broadcasting software. It is what Streamlabs is built off of. Streamlabs is in this to make money too. So what Streamlabs is, they use this open source software called OBS, Open Broadcasting Software. They use that, and then they put all of their overlays on it, and they put all of their own little programming stuff on it, put all their own webhooks, which is like to spin the wheel and all that sort of thing. They put that on there, and then they charge people for premium subscriptions if they choose to purchase premium subscriptions. They make money off of any merchandise that I sell through Streamlabs. They put ads on their stores. They sell you things in their own app store. They're in this for the money, and they're providing the streaming services for free, much like how Google operates. When you use a Google search engine, you are provided the search engine for free. But in exchange for using it, you are also presented targeted advertising, and they're collecting your search data. So you're given a great product. What's up, Alex? How are you? Alex, man, where were you chatting the other day when I was on Twitch? Because your chat showed up on my Twitch stream, and I was nowhere near YouTube. And my Twitch chat was not working. So where in the heck were you chatting the other night, man? Because that was bizarre. I have no idea where that came from. I do use, yes, I know how to use Streamlabs on my Android phone. That is what I streamed from the Pyramid on here last whatever day it was. But yeah, so anyway, this is just your tags, list of words, make it public, private. I can't show you the ingestion settings because it has that very special key that you have to copy and paste into Streamlabs, or you can just hit the join event button when you go live on your phone using Streamlabs. It'll ask you if you want to join an event. Just hit yes. It'll link right up. It'll just link right up. It's really not too terribly difficult. All you have to do is follow the prompts, and usually following them in order does help. So I wonder what this looks like. Let me just take a look at what everybody else looks like, or looks at when they're streaming. Let's see what it does. Oh yeah, I have seen this screen before. A lot of streamers, they end up using that first option. That's simplified streaming, not the custom, whatever it was called. But they use that first option in there. Webcam, I believe is what it's called. So that brings you to a screen like this, where you can create another stream kind of like that. You can also check out your webcam. I know Strotime had problems with this one time. He couldn't get his webcam working because he didn't give it access, because it's being used by Streamlabs to me. Thank you very much, Big Lou. Stream Beta, this is their own proprietary streaming software that's going to be rolling out on full version shortly, I think. I'm not real sure what the timeline is, but it's in the works. You can manage all of your streams in here as well. So you might find yourself on this screen. It might look new and different to you, but the thing about it is, don't be scared. Don't be scared of your technology, guys and gals. Don't be scared of pressing buttons, because if you downloaded it once and you had it set up right, then that means that you can do the exact same thing on down the road if you mess it up beyond all repair. We've got 10 minutes left in this stream right now. 10 minutes left. I do believe they're going to cut it off at that. I am going to go back up top, up high, just like this. Oh yeah, my hair is a mess. It's great. And I'm going to hop back into my dashboard over here, my live event, and see what's going on. I love this music. So, guys, what do y'all want to talk about? Any Streamlabs questions that I haven't covered over the past hour or so? Downloaded a double screen today for games and forgot today was not game day. How did you download a double screen? What is that? What is a double screen? I'm intrigued now. I'm intrigued now. Is that like a picture-in-picture app or something like that? Oh, here's something else that we can talk about. Something else that we can most certainly talk about. Let me get back down low. Get down low, 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 low. Yes, please like the live, share the live, help out the channel. Everybody, I do these every Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I do game night. 2 screens going on my phone at once because I don't have it. Okay, cool. So it's a software version of dual screening. Cool. Very neat. Mic check 1 2. So this big red button right here. After you have ended your stream in Streamlabs by clicking on this big red button right here, this big red button right here. By the way, this Streamlabs bot that just came up that says buy my merch, don't use that merch link. That's Streamlabs trying to take extra money from you. Buy merch from me. Go to my Teespring store. I can't stop this thing that I know of from advertising merch. It's just one of the joys of Streamlabs. But buy merch from me. Don't buy merch from Streamlabs, please. It's cheaper. I get the same amount of money from either place, and it's cheaper from me. Sorry, Streamlabs. But anyway, when you're done, when you're stopped here, hitting this button, ending the stream, always go back into your Creator Studio, into your live events section, and hit this stop streaming button. There are so many people right here that don't, or so many people on YouTube that don't hit this button right here that I'm hovering over. They don't hit this button, and it just leaves their live stream up, advertising that they are live when in fact they have not been live for any amount of time. So just be on the lookout for that. Man, oh man, oh man. Everything is happening in the world. Everything is happening. My buddy is text messaging me. Yes, yeah, it's great. I'm live streaming right now. Say hi. Cool. Alright. Anyway, seeing that around, good advice. Not able to find. Okay, well, Morgan, I'm not too fond to the one I got for my Android, but I just looked it up, double screen for floating screen, and looked at the highest starred one and downloaded it. Yep. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. This stop streaming button, it just keeps your stream up there, and it says that you're live and you're not live, and it confuses people, and then people just stop ignoring your channel, and that's how the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. Ingestion settings, that's where you would get that stream key. That's oh so important. Your analytics, this is what I like to look at. My average live view duration. Most people have spent around 13.5 minutes watching me. And the peak total number of people on my stream at the same time has been 13. Total view hours of this stream. This is not set in stone. This is just an estimate. Should be getting about 15 hours, give or take, for this stream added to my cumulative watch time. And then stream status, good. Variable resolution, because my cameras may fluctuate and whatnot. Broadcast alert, if you want to go down here, I can tell you it's been canceled, all kinds of options. I don't use those typically, I like to do it in the chat. Slates, this is going to be your ad slates. If you're monetized, once we get monetized, I'm going to show you how to use ad slates, because that's what this channel is all about, guys. I built this channel from the ground up. I told you from the very beginning, no fancy overlays, none of the garbage, all that good stuff, right? Just me and a camera and a microphone. Well, we're building. we learn a new skill every week. The following week, we implement that new skill, and we've gotten to where we are now. So once we get to the slate insertation time, then that's when we're going to talk about it, because we're all going to grow up to be big little YouTubers, or big boy and big girl YouTubers together. So, anyway, create, highlight, you can do all that stuff if you've got slates and whatnot. Moving down here, you can play this or not. I will warn you, if you play this, you're going to want to mute it, because it, again, will create an echo. It will also, if you play this, lag your system down. It will create yet another video. Everyone run. Why are we running? And my buddy says, hello, good internet-bound earthlings. We ain't ready for the YouTube world. Yeah. Well, I'm moving into the Twitch world, Wit, so I'm even more scared. Thank you very much, Lou. Spread the word, everybody. Wednesdays for Tech Talk. Share the live. Help others. I'm awesome. Big Lou says, thank you for the kind words. Big Lou, you're amazing. He's always supporting the channel, sending out all kinds of Instagrams and other advertisements my way and everyone else's. So he's just great. So, yeah, this will tax your system. You don't want to do all that. I don't, because I've got a preview right in front of me. You were on the ground floor for that at 2 a.m. Yeah? Are you referring to the flower stream? If you're referring to the flower stream, that was not my first Twitch stream. No, you were not on my first Twitch stream, I don't believe. My first Twitch stream, I had like 2 trolls. You're still confused on flower? You're just, you're controlling the wind, right? So the world is a gray place. And you control the wind, and you start off as a single flower petal, and you move from plant to plant, flower to flower, in a beautiful landscape with tranquil music in the background, controlling the wind and which way the feather or the flower petal goes. And once you touch another flower petal, it brightens up and it blossoms, and it creates more brightness in the gray world. But it's just about the journey. It's not about the game. It's not about the goal. It's just about the journey. And ironically enough, actually not ironically enough, they planned it this way. The following game is called Journey, because there is an end goal in the game. There are levels in the game. There are different paths that you can take in the game, but it was peaceful enough to make you want to sleep. Yes. Journey does have its up and down, its ups and its downs, and the game is truly about the journey. It's not about the goal. It's how you achieve the goal. And that's why I like it so much, because I'm all about the how. How does it work? Why does it work? Not it works and then not know anything about it. I prefer to know how to make things work and figure things out, because I like technology and whatnot. I need a new hard drive is what I need. I need a new hard drive. I am severely limited on space right now, especially with these daily vlogs. NOLA Fam Arcade, man, what is going on? I guess I've got to stay on now. Now that the bosses are here, I gotta stay on, right? What's going on, NOLA Fam Arcade? If you guys hadn't checked them out, go ahead and do so. We have been going on NOLA Fam Arcade. Oh my god, hold on a second, NOLA Fam Arcade. Hold on. Enjoy the music. I'll be back. Enjoy the music. I'll be back. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Here we go. Oh yeah, it came back to good music. This is gonna be good. Oh crap. I'll chill for a second on. Longer audio extension cable. Longer audio extension cable. Let's get big. We're getting big, guys. We're getting big. Yeah. Okay. So, this room is 10 by 10. All right, 10 by 10. So we have the entry doorway right here, and we have the closet right over here. This is a 2-foot gap right here. 2-foot gap right here. And there's going to be a 2-foot gap right here. Actually, this gap is like 3 feet. It's like 3 feet right here. And this is a 2-foot gap right here. So you enter, and then this right here is approximately 6 or 7, depending on the furniture that I purchase. Depending on the furniture, this is going to be a 6 or 7 square foot area. This right here is going to be a desk 8 feet long. It's going to hold all of my stuff. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen that, Brian. That's what I run all my audio through. And then all the rest of the stuff. But, anyway. Come on now. Don't be difficult. Don't show off just because you're live on TV. There we go. Okay. So, my desk right there, that's going to hold all my console stuff. This right here is going to be some variety of chaise lounge or, it's a 4-channel mixer with a USB output. Yes. And effects and all the other good stuff too, but the EQ is what I was after, and of course the USB capability for my condenser mics. I definitely needed that. This chaise lounge, the version that I have in here right now is 3 foot wide, and it would also double as a bed, but something lightweight, kind of like a really, really comfortable futon. But anyway, yeah, this is the main deal right here. This area, this the 6 to 7 square foot area, and right up here, I'm going to have a 55-inch television mounted to the wall. This right here is going to be greened off. All of this wall and all of this wall are going to be greened off with curtains around the TV. We're looking to replace the loungers with a high-end futon. Yeah. I was at IKEA shopping today. Speaking of which, so I think we've gone... well, I looked up the optimal viewing distance. The optimal viewing distance... Well, first off, I already own one, and I'm not using it. So that's why I want to move it, sort of. But the optimal viewing distance was about 6 feet, and I like to be a little bit closer than optimal viewing distance, so I figure about 5 feet is good enough for me. But I'm going to have those curtains, green screen curtains, and it's going to be double curtained up, so I can have black curtains around it or green screen curtains. I'm going to have the double hanging rods. So, Brian, I know you're wondering. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. I know you're wondering, what am I going to do to the floor? What am I going to do to the floor? I know you're all are wondering, what am I going to do to the floor? This is what I'm going to do with the floor. I have bought 8 square foot, almost 9 square foot of AstroTurf panels to lay down on top of the carpet in that room that I can chroma key out. If I adjust the focus on the cameras correctly and I adjust the blur on the chroma key, I'm going to be able to pull this off. Oh, it's being documented, my good man. It is being documented. Because we have tools now. We have tools that we can set up in the corner and make us follow us and time-lapse our progress as we build. So, all of that is coming up on the daily vlogs. And I do daily vlogs every single day. They're just normally little 10 to, 5 to 10 minute snippets of... Never had to trim your green screens before. Oh, Brian, I can show you my other setup. Let me untether myself. Man, then I can't hear the music. I love this song. If you guys like magic, like stage magic, go check out Chris Ramsey on YouTube. He's good friends with Shin Lim. last year. Here's my current green screen set up. Alright, so y'all want some duct tape and cardboard boxes, and PVC is what YouTube is built on. So this is just a basic PVC frame piece, and I've got it elbowed together with little tri-fittings, and then see, it's already falling apart. I've got two uprights. That go on that, and then I just have this that hangs down underneath. In fact, no, I don't have it set up anymore, I don't think. No. But let me where's it at? I can set this up real quick. Y'all can't hear me. Alright, I never had to trim my green screen. Fascinating. Dude legit is gonna get a gimbal, but the Hero 7 now changed your mind. Yeah. How do you cut the grass? I nearly ate it playing last night. Thank goodness no one saw that. Hooray for Concrete Force. Yeah, ate it, yeah. I used to get that in the beginning and it worked great, and I had to push sand in the bottom tube. Yeah, I use this chair as one. I've got the tripods for it, but for whatever reason the PVC works. I just put the chair on top of it. It's fine. I was going to chroma key this out real quick. Just kind of show you guys real quick what it does. I'll just pop a filter on here real quick just to show you what it does. Done. So let me go back over here. It was amazing. Smelled great too. Chip clips. Nice. Where am I going in here? I guess I do need to get low down here, and let me turn off that and turn that on. Alright, so I'm gonna go into my camera right here. I'm flying blind here. I can't hear what's going on. I like to monitor myself, so I like to hear what's going on in the background. Alright, so let me get back in here, and I'm going to keep this right here, and I'm going to go into C922X. I'm going to right click. I'm going to go up here to filters. Your virtual set project is moving along. I'm learning how to use the various Adobe programs to set it up. I want to learn how to use Adobe programs. All I've got is the hope to work over the 4th. Bet that. I'm gonna apply a filter, apply chroma key, it's right there, and I'm just gonna hit done. And I'm going to change this to custom. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to find orange, some shade of orange. Let's try green. Wow, it's not liking me at all right now. It doesn't like me at all right now. Let me take that similarity down. All right, let's go back into orange. See, I found an orange. I'm going to try to get it as close to this orange as I can. It's a little bit more in the reddish side of things, so I'm just going to try to find some right over in there. Move it over to the red a little bit further. See what's about right, just kind of guesstimate the best that you can. That's a good spot right there. So I just moved that in. Now you can see this is kind of turning black a little bit. So I'm going to go down to the similarity, and I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Just going to turn it up a little bit. So now you can see I have some problems in the background, but this is completely blacked out. See? This is just completely blacked out, right? So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to turn the similarity down a little bit because I don't want the background to be messy. Even though it's not properly lit right now, this is just to show you how to do it, Smoothness. Now this is going to adjust the borders. See how it's adjusting the borders a little bit? I can back up on this a little bit and back up on that until we get it right. You got key spill. You can adjust that to move that back, Just fiddle. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is fiddle. I've got a single ring light in front of me. I've got a ring light over here. I've got LEDs everywhere, but I just use a single ring light for what I do. And then I've got Philips Hue. They go back. The smoothness, it's just edge stuff. I mean, if you want to look it up, you can. For me, it's easier to just move the slider all the way one way or the other. And that way I figure out what it does. You know, I'll move that all the way up. That's too much. So we'll just knock it back down to a comfortable level. And say, I can do this the right way. See, if I stretch it like that, yeah, do that right there. I have to get rid of all the shadows, but all right, so close enough. We'll just do that right there. We'll try the smoothness up a little bit. It's gonna darken up the room and darken up my face, so we don't really want that. Let's try the contrast up, then the smoothness, color key, color spill. Yeah, it's tough without you know, having the right everything set up. This is just playing right now. It's just playing. So like if I wanted to do something like that, then I could replace this with an image. Man, I love this whole process. It gets the creative juices flowing. All right, yeah, man. So yeah, you can do that, and we've done some really cool stuff with it. Now you can see all this garbage in the background, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Just gonna go in here. I'm going to go to filters. I'm just going to click on this chroma key, and I'm gonna hit bye-bye, and then it goes away. I saw that green screen suit. That's a morph suit. I looked for one for myself today. I was at Party City picking up a whole slew of stuff over there. So guys, what do you guys want to talk about? Hey Carson, welcome back, buddy. Wait, no, I just took off the freaking thing. I just took off the thing. Oh man, that's terrible. Such horrible timing, Carson Claus. I was just showing everybody how to do really cool things. Let me get it back up. Man, oh man, oh man. Let's go back. Did it save my custom colors? Probably not, but that's okay. Yeah, we're making green screens, guys. Or we're making green screens, Carson. So, let me find that good color that I had. Yeah, it was somewhere right in this area. Let me just do this. Hold on. Alright, so what we had to do, we have to find a similar color as we can. I'm going to bring this up a little bit. And then I'm going to bring this more towards the reds. See, kind of like that. Move that like that. We'll change the similarity up. And as long as it's properly lit, then, and let's say, like, I had a, don't even get you in a Hobby Lobby right now. But, yeah, you can do that with any color you want to. And what I'm going to do, Carson, is, I'm going to take that filter off first. Filter, and remove that. Done. And, you didn't get notified. Oh no, that's so sad. That's so sad. But, anyway, where was I going? I'm making a, I've got the floor plans laid out. I'm making a room. And in this 7-foot area right here, this wall and this wall are going to be completely green screened out. I'm going to have my computer console right in here. This is going to be seating, and we're going to have virtual reality stuff going on in here, and a TV right in here, big 55-inch TV. on dual curtain surround sound, the whole 9 yards. It's going to be a home theater / VR room. Arcade and Dad went, let's see, NolaFam Arcade says, the Arcade Dad and I went to Hobby Lobby and bought all of the green material. The lady thought we were crazy. NolaFam also says, Tony and I may or may have not said it was for our wedding. That sounds like something I would do. You... Alright, so let me take a look over here. Let me see if I can show you all of these things. I don't think I have anything with addresses over there right now. Alright, so take a look over here. Alright, so I'm working a puzzle. That's cool. But all this stuff, see, I go to fabric stores and you know, I make capes and other assorted things. There's a sewing kit right there. I know how to knit. I know how to weave things on a loom, like blankets and scarves, and I know how to loom knit. The theater has taught me well. Little bit of everything. Strotime! What's going on, Strotime? How are you? Glad you could make it. We were just talking about really cool stuff. Strotime sent you. Well, good deal. Thank you for the referral, Strotime. I certainly do appreciate it. We're just talking about doing really cool stuff, and I keep deleting it. So, we'll just do it one more time. You guys didn't see how I did it the last time, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn on. I'm gonna turn this on here. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go down into cameras, and I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to add a filter right there. Just going to add this, click that, and I'm going to go down here, scroll down a little bit into color key. I'm going to hit OK. That's going to bring me right here. I need to find an image to get myself into now. You know what? I'm setting up the green screen. Forget it. I'm setting up the green screen. Y'all hang on. Let's just set up a green screen. Why not? Why not? Let's just do it. Okay. Oh. Put that there. Put that there. And we'll put here, just like that, and we're gonna put this here, just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, good enough for me. Except for my audio cord has decided to go haywire here. Okay, now I'm jacked back into the Matrix. Very good. Very good. So, let's see, this needs to be where? Where does this need to be? It needs to be here. Need to be here. Right. Okay. Green screens, really super easy. Yeah, they really are. All right, this is almost good enough for my liking. Almost good enough for my liking. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go in here, I'm going to add a filter. I'm going to add a crop pad. I'm going to hit that. I'm going to crop the left off quite a bit. So the goal here is to completely encapsulate myself in this orange. And I'll show you why. I'll show you why. Right, now I'm going to do the right side. I'm just scrolling up on my mouse wheel, just getting all the extraneous stuff out of here. Just like that. We're going to leave that where it is. Now we're going to go back in. We're going to look at our filters. our color key. I'm going to change this to custom color. Yes, alright, so you guys are seeing what I am doing. Alright, cool. So we're going back into our filters. Custom color, we're going to find an orange. I already have one orange set in here, but it doesn't seem to like it very much. So I'm going to go back into the reds a little bit more. See if I can find something in there. Now we're starting to get someplace. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. And we're going to... What's up, Cassie? I'm just going to do this right in here. Okay. Just like that. Just like that. So now we can go down to the smoothness. And we can increase that and decrease that. And kind of get rid of the edges. Like I said, it helps if you're properly lit. I am not exactly properly lit right now. And what's happening here? What is happening here? Alright guys, it's Stro time. Stro time with the $5 tip to the channel. Thank you very much, Stro time. Thank you very much. You guys are amazing. If you guys, we all be getting lit, right? Yeah. If you guys hadn't subbed to Stro time or checked out Stro time, please go check them out. They're an awesome arcade family. They do arcades. They do live streams at the house. All kinds of cool stuff. They're just really, really cool. So, yeah, go and check them out, Stro Time, and Cassie Stro herself, she's getting her channel up and going, I think. Anyway, back in here, yeah, I'm still adjusting the similarities, you know, getting it, so I'm not cropping off, like, my mouth, things like that. Then I'm going to do the smoothness, kind of blur the edges a little bit. Kind of blur the edges, but then it kind of gets into your face a little bit. It's a really tricky line. Gets the contrast up. Kind of like that. Your brightness, you can bring it up or down however you want. Of course, you can adjust your gamma however you want. I'm just going to have orange hair for the night. So that's that. So what can you do with this? Well, this is what you can do with this. I'll show you. Where's a good place to do this? I'll go over here to Jackbox. Y'all bear with me just here for a moment, okay? Okay. Once again, guys, everybody, thank you for supporting the channel. All you guys are awesome. You truly are amazing. Let me move over here for a moment here so I can show off all of your pretty, beautiful names. And let me get big. Let me get big. Yeah. Boy, I look terrible. Let me go in here and actually mess around with this. I don't have it, but Stro Time, I will get your name up here for the next stream. Super fun for Tuesdays with the green screen. That ought to be fun. That ought to be fun. Alright. How many people are here right now? How many people are here right now? How many people are here right now? I'm curious, how many people are here right now? Can somebody please tell me in the chat? How many people are here right now? If we share 20. Hey, Javier. What's up, Javier? What's going on? Because Stro Time was giving away a $10 gift card. I picked 45, you know, 40. Shit. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's take that up with let's if there's a problem there, let's solve that on maybe some direct messages between yourselves and Stro Time. Let's not hash that out right now, because right now we're gonna have fun, right? All right. I thought we were gonna have fun. I certainly thought we were going to have fun. Certainly thought we were going to have fun. Y'all want to do this? Y'all want to do this? Y'all want to do this? We tweeted, I'm live. I am live. I am live. That's correct.
Just join the party.
Ooh, floating head. Floating head. Y'all come on in. Go to jackbox.tv and join the room. JMZM. Join the room, guys. We're going to have fun. Let's play some games. Let's play some games, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Just maybe one, because, we can't have a stream. Yes, Javier. I am sorry, Javier. Yes, Javier. I met Javier at the Bass Pro Shop one day when I was out there doing the vlog. So, yeah, if you guys want to play this game with me, you certainly can. You just go to jackbox.tv and you can type in the room code, which is JMZM, and you will be able to, get into the game. We just answer fill-in-the-blank questions. This is just another cool way to demonstrate what the live stream can do, because I'm down here and the game is up there, and yeah, I can just kind of go wherever I want to in here, if I so desired. You can just come up here, and like I said, if I had this thing lit properly, then I would be able to. Can't play tonight. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what's going on either, but if that's between y'all, that's between y'all. So, gonna play Toy Story 4. Okay, no problem. Have fun. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I could do with this. Nobody has to play if they don't want to. It's not required. It's just one of those things that we can do, and it is tech night. And I was gonna get off the air half an hour ago, but definitely. Stick around if anybody wants to play. If y'all don't want to play, then cool. In that case, let's get back over into our little screen right here, and I'm gonna call it a night then. It's almost 8:30. There are other streams happening. No problem. NOLA fam. Of course, the stream's going to be active and live until further notice. So, guys, hey, no, don't worry about bringing in drama. You're all good, man. You're all good. Don't worry about it, man. Everybody here is friends. Everybody is here to help everybody else out and get along. No drama. I'm just saying, we're all here to have a good time. That's what this is all about. It truly is. And if you guys have had a good time, consider hitting that subscribe button below me. And my laptop's being a pain. You only get the Wi-Fi to work downstairs. That's work. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I love each and every one of you guys. You guys are awesome. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you all tomorrow night for game night. Starts at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. And, of course, Thursday is the big day. The big day for the Twitch day. The uncensored game night on Twitch. One last reminder. If you don't know what Twitch is, you might want to familiarize yourself with it before Thursday. Because we're going to have Cards Against Humanity on Thursday. So, yeah, that's going to be real fun. Cards Against Humanity over there on Twitch on Thursday. I'm probably going to start off a dual stream in live over on YouTube. Continue on over on Twitch. So that'll be fun. You guys, I love you all. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, if you want to. Hit the like button if you want to. Leave a comment on the replay if you want to. I do comment back on all my videos. Check out my daily vlogs. I've been talking enough. So you guys have a wonderful night. And I'll see you all tomorrow.